Our hearts go out to the family members of the fallen officers gunned down by a deranged, maybe demon-possessed evildoer, a black man wanting to promote black justice, black power, revenge against white police officers, etc. But I want to hit the pause button there because enough will be said regarding this man. In today's episode, by the way, we're going to play some interesting news clips from Fox, but I want to jump back, say 50 or 60 years. Now, I'm going to show you that most Americans are, in fact, racist, according to the politically correct definition of racist, and that profiling is a way of life, the end. All right. So I want you to pretend with me that it's 1950, 1955. You are an African American in Mississippi, and there are regular burnings of crosses, Ku Klux Klan meetings. Maybe it's the 1920s. Pick your era. And there are signs up that say, no coloreds, whites only. But there's a fairly large Klan presence. Every once in a while, you hear about or you read about a young black man who is lynched. He is taken by the Ku Klux Klan and he is hung until he is dead. Now, you're driving in your car, you're walking down the road, whatever, and you see a group of white people, 4 young white men. Are you afraid? Are you nervous? Are you worried that they're going to jump you, beat you, kidnap you, maybe lynch you? Of course you are. You're human. And you know that the Ku Klux Klan is made up of white people. And so you think these 4 white men in their 20s or these 4 white men in their 40s, they might be leaders in the Klan. I don't know who they are, so I answer them, yes, sir, no, sir. I look down to the ground. What that black person is doing in that moment is what? Profiling. And they're profiling because they're afraid, and they're afraid because the history of violence against black men in Mississippi often comes from white men who are members of the Ku Klux Klan. But I don't know who the members of the Ku Klux Klan are because they're wearing white hoods. So, for all I know, none of these guys are in the Klan. Statistically, they probably weren't in the Klan. But I'm a young black man. I'm still afraid of them. I'm a 40-year-old black man. I'm still afraid of them because I don't know if they're in the Klan or not. All I know is that they're white. And because they're white, there is a chance that they're in the Klan. And if they're in the Klan, there's a chance that I'll be dead or injured if I interact with them in a way that they don't like, even if I've done nothing wrong. Now, turn that entire scenario around right now after this horrific shooting in Dallas. So you're a white cop anywhere in the country. And black people have said, posts on Facebook, chatter that that law enforcement is catching, that more sniper attacks are coming. More dead white police officers are on the horizon. It's coming. So you're a white cop today, right now, and you see a group of young black men. Are you nervous? Of course you are. You're human. Are you worried? Probably. Are you more on edge than you used to be? Of course you are. Because just like with that young black man who's worried about who's in the Ku Klux Klan, you don't know who's a part of Black Power or some Black Panther group that wants to kill you. You have no idea of knowing. All you know is that the members of those groups are black. Just like the African American man knew that the Ku Klux Klan guys are white. I don't know who they are. I just know that they might be them and they might be wanting to hurt me. And so now The white police officers are on edge. They're worried about their safety. Why? Because of common sense. And what does that mean? Among other things, profiling. I'll be right back. I've got to talk more about it because it's not just cops. It's you. It's me. This is American terrorism. Remember that. This is terrorism, and I'll explain that as well. Don't go away.